down to your Fortescue reserve grade semi-final. Cottesloe taking on Perth Bayswater here. We are down at the home of Cottesloe. Beautiful day, not a cloud in sight. Wind just starting to pick up a little bit, coming straight off the coast, blowing from our commentary position across the field. So expect a lot of kicking into that back right corner. It's just visible. Taken in nicely. Bayswater will just dish one out to the right-hand side. Keep things safe off the first carry.
Leave it.
Advantage offside. High bomb's going to be contested in the middle. Just lost forward, will come straight back. First penalty of the afternoon, offside, goes in the favour of Bayswater. Not out. Recovered at the back by Carmichael. Fire it again. It's going to be launched back down. It's a big kick over the heads. And doesn't quite, goes into touch with a foot on the line. Massive net win here for Cottesloe.
Numbers? 5.
Nicely off six-man line. Just crashing centre field. Good pod ball, then tries to look inside, backwards through the hands. Ball stays alive through Hodgson. Short side, little crack for the 10. And second pass forward. Picked up there by your referee for this game, Rowan Titus. It's got Dylan van der Meulen and Louis de Klerk as his ARs on either side. Good team of 3. First scrum of the afternoon, just outside the 22. Bayswater ball in hand.
Crouch. Bind. Sit. Steady. Keep it steady. Keep it steady.
Good platform first up. A little bit low on the half-back sides. And eventually he's going to pull down towards that. Ball available at the back, and they're going to play it through the 15. And he's going to go long. Finds a good bit of space. And it'll roll into touch. That's a handy kick. It's going to pull up about 32 from the Cottesloe defensive line. Balking at the front. Free kick goes the way of Bayswater. Good pick up from the referee. Tap and go central. Bayswater are going to have the first really attacking look of the game. Going to receive it on the 40. They're going to go flat across the back, and then they might just be able to find one better, but decides to hold on to the ball. Loose carry, drop forward. It's going to drop deep inside the 22 and kick to clear. It's going to stay in field and then roll into touch just shy of halfway.
We just take away the 5 meter.
Beautiful view of this line out you'll have. Right in front of us here. 5-man line out, not mucking around, just get it up at 1. They almost drop him over the back there. Ball comes free and a big hit centre field. Turnover's going to come 2, not released. 8 metres the trip. Not mucking around once again, Bayswater. Just want this ball in and out of the lineouts. They'll go back door. 13 through a cutout pass. Got taken a little bit late as well. Driven backwards through the line. Flat ball wide. Numbers still. Should have given that pass to his winger, but eventually finds the fullback on the inside. Flat ball wider. Chance for the overlap. Bayswater really looking strong there. Get inside the 22. Big hit.
Step back. Back here.
Really solid possession in the first 6 minutes of this game for Perth Bayswater. Been able to retain, been able to hold on. Half gets a little bit of a messy ball, so just decides to scoot round.
Leave now.
Lost backwards through. The referee's going to come back with playing advantage.
Tackle, guys, keep it lower.
High tackle to call. Scrum called then by Bayswater. Very good attacking position here. 10 out from the line. Just about 15 metres of blind side to attack. They're going to leave it open. They're going to run a 3-and-3 attack.
Crouch.
They're going to be crash across the face.
Fine.
Or if there's a big rush defense from Cottesloe, expect this to go back door and they'll go real wide. Give us a crack first option in the corner.
Stay behind ball. Stay behind it.
Ball's available at the back. Half strips it. He's going to be called offside. Oof. Tough call. Have to see. He wasn't tracking the half. Around the back of the scrum, was watching the play develop outside. May have just come up a little bit too early.
Scrum.
Scrum called again. Keep the option the same.
That's why I said just put under the ball. Prop. Crouch. Fine. Sit.
Cottesloe causing a bit of trouble on this near side to us. Ball gets free though. They're going to crash it through that 13. Then goes back door. 10 has to flat foot himself a little bit. Manages to get the offload. Still 2-on-2 blind side. Cottesloe have covered across well. Great ball movement early here by Bayswater. Defense just as solid. Slow ball to come out. Pod's eventually going to get it on the outside. Penalty advantage offside again. They can have a crack here now, Bayswater. Need some quick ball. Eventually get it to 10, holds things up really nicely, then gets the outside ball through. And the referee's going to go back as obstruction. Thought the 10 held up really well there just to get the pass free after the rush. But now they're going to have a penalty right in front. You'd assume take the shot here. Doesn't look like they want it though. I have called for it now. get the first points on the board. Bayswater has just hooked it off the inside and got taken by the wind after starting not straight. 22 dropout, score remains 0-0 in the Fortescue reserve grade semi-final. Drop kick goes to the opposition 10. Bayswater look to run it back. The kick taker, bust straight through the line, wants to make up for his error, gets a nice inside flick, trying to get the arms free one last time, but lost forward, then playing on the ground. Just needed to leave that one be.
Nice, leave it. That's unnecessary. I already whistle went. He can't just put the player. No, I'm just saying. But because if he was being taken, I'm not going to deal with these things. Yep.
Finds touch really nicely there, Carmichael. Stolen at the top. Bayswater pressed the line.
Contest was good then, but he just dropped it on. Fine. Sit. Steady. Stay behind ball. Stay behind the ball.
Big scrum from Cottesloe. Goes to the toe, just winning it off the back. Turned over inside the 22. Gonna have to kick for clear though. Chaos ball.
Play.
Wants to box down short side. Goes straight back into the ruck. It's going to be offside.
On the ground as well. Playing the ball on the ground. Can't play the ball on the ground there. Can't play the ball on the ground. Scrum. Scrum.
Scrum called.
Sit! Stay behind ball. Find it.
Dish from number 8. Inside ball is a good one. Lost forward. It's a little bit too frantic. Cottesloe in attack.
Fine. Sit.
A reset there.
We work, we'll see. So you both were stopping. Crouch! Fine! Sit! Steady, steady.
Another big charge through from Cottesloe. They pick it from 8 and they're going to go towards the line. Penalty off feet.
Number 6 flying in. Yeah, on the mark, yeah. Just open up here. Stay. Walk.
Walking.
Walk.
Nice little trick play off the tap. Released when again, lost forward.
Oh, guys, yeah.
So a bit of scrappy rugby for the last 5 or 6 minutes. Can someone seal this one off? Actually get us back into some regulation play. Bayswater scrum deep inside their own 22. They're not really set for pocket except for blindside. This one's already wheeled around. Cottesloe need to be careful wheeling this one around. Even just early push before it's in. They've been dominant. Got to behave. A touch more stability this time. Now the shove comes. Far side stands up. Bayswater try to dish it across the back. They're just going to carry it through midfield. Good clean out. Now they'll go straight pocket. Kick this one to the left-hand side. Just rolls itself into touch. That one goes over the top of everybody. Lost forward. Off blue. Bayswater get the turnover.
Crouch. Bind. Sit. Steady, steady, keep it steady.
Get under.
Sorry. Stay behind ball.
Another good shove. Ball's at the back. Referee called it out. Tackle made now.
Leave. It's a tackle.
Tackle was called multiple times by the referee. Now they're going to have a conversation in the middle.
Captains. Captain. Guys, I spoke to you guys about this. I know the intensity is high. Understand that. But they still keep it within the law of the game. I'm not going to lie unnecessary things. But that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I spoke to your player as well. I'm speaking to him as well. I'm not going to speak about this ever again.
I'm not going to get pushed in the face, mate.
No, I'm not. That's not going to get this done. Here? Okay, just get back here.
Referee making things very clear that there will be no more of that throughout the game. This kick just finds its way into touch inside the 22. All set up here inside the 22. Must be collapsing. They get the penalty advantage for it.
Sacking. Guys are sacking them all. We're going clear. Sack them all. There's a mark.
Straight to the line again, Bayswater want to keep firing here. 23 minutes into the first, still 0-0. Go for the maul set up again, but they peel off the right-hand side. Going to be just a couple metres short of the line. Bayswater with plenty stacked through two lines, but they've lost it forward. Cottesloe need to exit effectively here. They pick and go blind. Half eventually gets it on the boot, but it comes off the side quite wobbly. Just finds its way into touch, 24 out.
Number, check the...
Good win at the back, picked off. Bayswater towards the line again. Inside the 22, just fringing on it.
Counter's good. Counter's good.
And collapse ruck, caught ball.
Counter ruck is good. Counter ruck is good. When they got the ball, but they didn't get out. So let's try. All good. No? No, they were counter-rucking was good. You guys re-gathered the ball. Okay? And that's why we're scrumming. Ball didn't come out. Yeah. We're out. 9. Out! Bind! Sit! Steady. That's 9. Stay behind ball. Stay behind it.
Clean scrum win. Messy through the backs though, wasn't really sure what they were doing. Could float too far as well. No, just bounces in touch. Now Cottesloe can finally breathe a slight breath of relief. Shooter missed up on tackle. Switch play, running onto the ball nicely here at Bayswater.
Even now, you lost that. You lost that.
Half thought he could go through the gap himself, but releases deep. Now the space opens up. Bayswater with a real chance to score the first try of the game, but just leaving the ball behind, trying to clean it up, and then he lost forward. Bayswater get back on it. Fighting hard towards the line. Half back from Cottesloe's all over the ball. Referee says he didn't survive long enough. Showing and going, the big lock. Got plenty of numbers wide if they can get it out. Penalty. And he's going to go straight to the bin. Or maybe not. He's not going to the bin. Would love to see an advantage.
The guys carried on. Offside. I'll just say.
Shot called. Looking for points on the board here. Already 8 minutes into the first. 0-0. Points here huge. And hooks it again, the fullback. Not dealing with the wind at all. Just need to start it further out to the right. Score's going to remain 0-0. Can't be missing these in a semi-final. Nice kick return from Bayswater.
Tackle!
Good little bit of numbers opportunity down the side. Wing gets another chance to open his legs up. Might just need to try and get back in field. What a great cover tackle.
Side.
And then lost forward at the bottom. Everyone in. Goes to ground, one of them. Can have a little chat about this one. There is a bit of aggression being shown by 2 Blue. Has come in on a couple occasions as third man in now.
Captain, what I was saying, first of all, I was happy with the knock on 9. You came from side. If he started first, he can't take the win his own head by retaliating. So him about it, so I'm going to burn him for it. No, I'm not burning because I spoke to you about foul play and about discipline on the field. I spoke to you about. No.
So 2 for Cottesloe. It's going to go straight to the bin. Referee making it clear he had already talked about foul play in this game. Comes as third man in. And gets sent to the bin for 10. Big out for Cottesloe. Massive opportunity now for Bayswater to get some points up. Oh, the 15's having an absolute mare. He's got a smile on his face. I wouldn't, mate. I'd be taking things a little bit more seriously. Got irked into that by the bench. Regardless, 14 on 15 now. Cottesloe without a hooker. Smart play there. You've either got to take the points or even call a scrum, make Cottesloe make a substitution. Missing the touchline altogether is just possibly the worst result. 22 dropout now, back to halfway. Picks up a head of steam, drops the hips into the contact. Tries to get around the outside, then pops free. Winger in a familiar position that he has been in this half already. He's had a couple of good runs down the blind side, just hasn't opened up for him to have a real crack. Play on the call. Gets spun out wide. Big chance Bayswater down the left-hand side if they've got a little bit of pace out here. They hold it up though. Try to get stripped through the tackle, unsuccessful. Approaching half-time here. One scored, put massive pressure on the other team. Bayswater inside the 22 again. The hooker steps around a couple of men. Gets his way up to the 5. Presents back nicely. Need this forward pod to run on. A little bit vertical, but the pop-off gains him that extra metre. Reaches out the big number 8, but it's short. Has to play back. Basie with huge numbers out left. They decide to go towards the line though. Popping off the deck. Just can the prop get to ground? Lost forward coming back. Offside. Must call scrum here if you're not going for points. Force the substitution. Gently jabbed into the corner. 15 relieved of his duties. Not straight.
Catch it on outside. Oh, it didn't take it. Up. Just catching it on outside. Oh, no. I don't know how long it's from. Let's 10 seconds. Just run. Stop that. Yeah. Steady. Steady. Keep it steady. Yeah. Tight, tight.
Cottesloe managed to win the scrum at the back. They might just want to see this one out, and will. So half-time score is still going to be 0-0 in the Fortescue Reserve Grade semi-final. Cottesloe with a man in the bin for the first 5 or 6 minutes of the second half still. They'll be right back with your second half.
Thank you. Guys, let's quickly have a check.
Right back with your second half, and then I was just watching the screen, then I looked at you three just fucking having a shit.
Anything that you guys are picking up, trends.
That's alright.
Okay, right, 12 and 13. So the thing is,
Boop-a-doop-boop-boo. Okay. Welcome on back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of this Fortescue Reserve Grade semi-final. Scoreless first half, Cottesloe down one man in the bin for probably another 5 or so minutes. Bayswater had their opportunities, but that man that's taken the kick off has just not been on with the boot today. That one just gets legal. Missed 2 crucial penalties, and then off the back of the yellow card, couldn't kick the touch, kicked it dead in goal. So they've been there, just haven't finished. Cottesloe just need to build in. They're a good outfit. They just haven't really had too much attacking prowess as that half went on. See what they can muster up in the second here. Happy to go through some forward pod running early. Nice big sub on the replacement prop. Does some heavy lifting early. It's what he's out there to do. Still got 34 and a half minutes left out there, so doesn't want to use too much of the tank. Just trying to dish it around. Creeping forward are Cottesloe though. Set really deep and wide here, the entire line. They'll crash though and break straight through the first. Tries to run over the second, the old Stableford. Very experienced run there. Gets them just shy of the 22. Catching it flat there. Now the big replacement will take his second run. Loose carry, gets taken backwards. Quick hands. And then that one's going to roll over into touch. Just the last one was a bit of a no-looker. Good line out to a centre field carry. Bayswater's phase play was fantastic in the first half. Gave him a lot of time with ball in hand. They don't want to play with it this time now. They got the wins in the back. Just dotting that one over. Chance to get onto it. Then that could be a Bayswater line out, but it still manages to stay in the field. Cottesloe try get over the top. That third one there, he's from the side. Referee allows it to play through. They're going to play on though. Gets up to the 22. Gets a hand free, then losing forward. It's a good net gain in territory here by Bayswater. Puts Cottesloe under the pump to exit. But they take the scrum even with a man up. Fullback allows the box kick to bounce. Traps it under his feet. Penalty caught side.
Okay, line is middle. Numbers. Numbers.
Cott line out on the opposition 40. Just was a little bit too high the throw, so had to just go an aggressive tap. Half was too short to catch. So scrambles back, dives on ball. Now they're just going to run through a couple of pods. No one else wants it though, so going to have to come out to this pod off the 10. Driven backwards, good defense. Bayswater trying not to panic early in this second half.
Step back.
When they're on defense, just keep a solid line. It's a good carry. Little jab and kick goes through. Bounces and will roll into touch. So testing 5 minutes to start this second half off. And that's gone straight into touch on the full. They'll have it straight back. One nicely at 5, showing and going.
Tackle!
Good looping play. It's
Tackle!
been everywhere in this game so far. Does a lot of heavy work for Cott. Good entry into the 22. Happy to just take their time on this attacking set. Trying to sweep left. Not the greatest amount of numbers. 12 puts on the footwork, gets thrown backwards.
Side. Number 6.
Offside, too early.
6 offside.
Chance forgot to throw this one around. Get the first points of the game. Going to come straight back.
Yeah, just get your medic. Okay. No, it's a penalty. No water. Right? There's no time off, still running time. Medic, what we doing here? Are we going to replace 7? Okay. Sub for 7.
Very gingerly to his feet, the 7. Will be subbed off. Yellow card looks like he might return in a moment too.
Shot. Shot. Okay, yeah, we're going to battle in line with me. No. Can go in line with me. Oh, yellow card is back as well. It's there. You can come back.
Yellow card returning to the field now while we wait for the penalty. And doesn't make it over either, so we're unsuccessful off 3 attempts in this game. Cottesloe back to a full 15-man outfit, 10 minutes into the second half. Still remain scoreless in this Fortescue Reserve Grade semi-final. Nice long drop kick. It's taken at the back from the big number 8. Wants a piece of every single kick chaser. Doesn't deviate at all. Little box into a lot of space. Goes for the kick, holds up a little in the wind. Firing long ball might run its way over into touch, just gets picked up after the double bounce.
Get out, yeah, get out, get out, get out.
Chance down this left wing. Bayswater can get a hand free, but wrapped on the ball nicely, the tackler. Counter up comes, unsuccessful. Half a juggle, then juggled again. 10 reassesses, just decides to jab one over the top. Small chase for the ball here. 14 should get there, but he's going to be under pressure when he does. Tries to kick clear, and probably just a nice, safe little low one into touch in the end.
What? Didn't I kick it out? No.
Must be touched by Black before it went into touch.
Can't hear you. Speak up, speak up. Sub, okay? Dylan.
Big line out win. Something was happening in back play over there. Wasn't quite watching it. Referee just a little bit out of earshot.
Yep, no. Get off, water off. One black. Leading arm to a player there. Leading arm with force. Wait, but leading arm. No.
Just trying to work it out between the AR and the touchy. AR and the referee. It's going to be One black going to the bin. Yellow card, Perth Bayswater. Some high contact with his left arm.
Who's going? We're just waiting for a proper replacement.
Got to make a proper placement here.
6 off. Yeah. Just a knock on in the line out there. You are on the edge there because I saw you tramping on the ball. You're on the edge as well, but going. That's why you on the ball. That's why. But you are on the edge. Fine. Sit. Steady, steady. Stay behind ball. Use now.
Ball comes free from the back of the scrum. Players feeling fresh after a little bit of a break from subs and cuts and etc. Cottesloe get it out to their big winger. Has to cut in field, run out of space. Straight on top of the ball here, Bayswater. Not rewarded. Lost forward. Play on the call. Out wide now. Without advantage, Bayswater want to attack the line. Inside the 22, spins around, trying to have a crack. Still 0-0 in this affair. Penalty advantage coming as well for Bayswater. This would be huge if they can crack the game open under a yellow card. We're going to go penalty offside. Tapping and going quickly. They want to have a go at the line. Points would have been an easy option to be in front of this game. They've decided against it like they're behind. They get another penalty advantage, not rolling. Picking and going. Now, big decision here for Bayswater. Can take some easy points, but they won't. They'll tap and go towards the line and score the first points in this semi-final, finally. Cheeky little tap and go underneath. Bayswater, under yellow card, moved 5-0 over Cottesloe. 18 minutes into the second half with a kick to come. Adds the extra 2. They move up 7 points to 0. 16 minutes remaining in this game.
up there. Guys. Who's going on? Just get us player on, please. No, who's coming on? Come. They can get player on.
Back underway, carried to the 40. Bayswater want to release this one wide. Fullback's going to take on the line. Thought about the pass, but then took it on. Nice ball down the short side. Cuts back in. Forward pass on the far side. Scrum folds up underneath itself. Could be a turnover for Cottesloe at the back, and is so. Cottesloe need a score here to stay alive. This game's slowly dripping away. Extra time is permitted if it gets to that stage. Offside the call. Easy chance to go down towards the corner, but they're not going to take it. They're going to tap and run Cottesloe. Not backing in their line out. Turnover, just grub it away. It's gone straight into touch though. Cottesloe still with ball in hand. Pulling it off the top of the line out and finding it midfield, just trying to find a little opening, but moving laterally out. Cottesloe.
Next stoppage is the yellow card return.
Good flat pod ball.
That number 8's pretty good, eh? The old grey-haired silver fox. Go, Winnie!
Ball's bobbling over into touch. Cottesloe get another chance. In front of the mark. Bring it back. Plenty of subs coming in to finish off the last 10 minutes of this game. Yellow card returning as well here for Bayswater.
I don't have to do anything.
Not straight. Time ticking away here.
Just wait, just hold it. Making subs here, just hold it. Making subs here. Five.
Trying to get through the hands, Bayswater, but met with a stiff standing tackle. Bumps through it, gains an extra 10 and goes to ground. Plenty of Cottesloe trying to dive in, turn over that ball, unsuccessful. Sharp little run, beating him on the inside for the moment. Bayswater looking good if they can just hold phases here for a while. Then losing forward, so that's not going to be the case. Cottesloe running out of time here. 8 minutes left. They've got advantage for loss forward. Straight through the middle. Can try pop, does pop. Holds onto the ball. And gets it free. A little bit of space, but they're severely outnumbered. Baysy have got 6 or 7 out there on 2. Pod runner out right. Dummies on the outside. And Chat going to get March 10. Now they can kick to corner. Not out. Big mistake. Big banana all the way back down the field. This is a huge kick. Will it find its way into touch? It will. That's from inside the 22 to the opposite 22. Has to play on quickly and clears that one back over into touch. Just shy of the 40. What a huge banana under pressure. Nobody really keen to take that one for Cottesloe. Now Now they rumble again. Caught high. There's the penalty they want. Might not even want the advantage, just would want to play that one.
Leave it! We're still playing advantage.
Still under penalty advantage, not really going anywhere. That tackle's exactly where the penalty is. Good little run. Dances through a few, gets up to halfway.
Leave it, leave it, leave it!
Little grabber through.
Number 13. High tackle, number 13. Playing advantage, stop. Number 13. Huh? Oh, yeah, much fine. High tackle. Captain, Captain, Captain. Let's get it discipline up, please. Because now it's also now number 30. No, but just get your play test on now. Okay. Just wait, just hold it, just hold it. Open up, guys.
Simple line out win at the front. 4 minutes to go. Can Cottesloe push this one to extra time? They're going to need to convert a try to do it. They haven't looked likely in a while. Just need to get across the line. Good numbers down short side, need to stay in. 26 metres now. Picking through, good hands, not much defence coming there from Bayswater. Inside ball, the old Stableford dices through a couple more, gets them up to the 5. This is the opportunity they're looking for, Cottesloe. Just need to finish this one off. They've got a full line out to the back, one pod right. They just play one out, gets taken to ground. Advantage here as well, so they can try something for the corner. Try, Cottesloe. 5 plays 7, kick to come. And there's only 3 minutes left in this. Absorb about a minute and a half for the kick. We could be looking at extra time here.
Seconds.
Conversion successful. This game's all tied up with 2 to play. Fortescue reserve grade semi-final. It's going to be a tight one. Crowd starting to fill in for the Premier grade after this. They're on for a tight finish.
Okay, 1.5 minutes, guys. Let's go.
Inside the 22. Dishes it off. Was a bit lazy.
Touch,
Lost
right,
time,
touch.
touched. Play on the call. 21 thought he was in the touchline. That's the 5 metre son. Gets it for his fullback. Turnovers there. Cottesloe have one ball. No, referee says ruck formed. Huge chance to look at the sticks. Big penalty for Bayswater in the final minute. Shot called. So this to win, or we're going to extra time. So about 37 from the line straight. 10 metres in from touch. It's going to hug the inside. And they just let that one go dead. There's still 4 seconds to play. So we're going to have one final play before we go to extra time. Can Cottesloe pull off some miracle and take this one the whole length? There's no one marking. Decide against it. A dinky little drop kick over the top. Gifts it for Bayswater to have a crack back at the line. Tackle made, must release. Not sure if that was the option from the 22 dropout. Short side, Bayswater. Throw it straight into touch. We're going to extra time. We're going to have a 1 minute break here. And then we'll join you back for extra time. We'll catch you then.